Next one, genetics. Genetics, we already discussed about the phenotype and genotype, right? So genetics is nothing but the study of heredity and variation in organisms. Heredity as well as the variation in organisms. The reason why you and me are different is because of our genetical constitution. Even though 99.9% of DNA is same between you and me, that 0.1% is making all the difference. Because of that genetical constitution, so we look totally different. So, and we pass on these genes that we have received from our parents to our offsprings or children. We pass on those characteristics, genetical characteristics to our offsprings. That is what we call heredity, right? Hereditary, right? Heredity, right? So that is what we call genetics, how the characters are being transferred from one generation to another generation. That is what we call genetics, right? From F1 population, filial 1 generation to F2 to F3 to F4 to F5 and subsequently Fn, right? How from one population to the other population genes are being transferred, and at the same time we study how it is being varied upon, right? The discovery of DNA as a molecule responsible for the hereditary revolutionized the study of genetics and human variation, that we clearly know, we have studied in science and technology. Next one, mutation. Mutation is nothing but the change in the DNA sequence of an organism. Change in the DNA sequence of an organism. If you have seen palm movie, right? Progeria. It is because of the mutation. It is because of the mutation. So Amitabh Bachchan will become old even though the age is very small, right? So that is the disease progeria. That is because of genetical mutation. Changes in the genetic sequence of an organism which can lead to variation changes, right? Mutation in the gene responsible for the lactase production allows some human population to digest milk into adulthood, right? Because the gene that is responsible for the lactase production, because it is mutated, it is allowing some human population to digest milk into adulthood. So that is the reason why few humans cannot drink milk, right? Because of lactose intolerance, right? So obviously the milk is to be taken only when you were a child, not when you were an adult, right? So during that time you are able to digest the milk, but as you grow old it is not possible, right? Until or unless that gene responsible for the lactase production is mutated, which is letting you digest the milk, right? So that is because of the mutation, right? So mutation is nothing but changes in the genetic sequence. If ATG, if this is the genetic sequence, any changes in the genetic sequence A, instead of T, A came again, GAATG, rest all the thing is same. Because of this small variation, the entire protein or enzyme produced is different. So it cannot perform a specific function. So that is mutation. That is mutation. Changes in the genetic sequence is called mutation. Next,